Hire a virtual assistant now and chill.
Welcome back to Hire A Millennial Virtual Assistant. I am your host, Bree Fangonil, the Client Success Manager of our agency. And with me today is John, our writer and marketing strategist. How are you, John?
Good, Bree. Thank you so much for asking. I'm just happy that you're back. How about you? How are you?
Not that bad, still enjoying the life of a Filipino remote employee, making the most of it. Having time for myself right after my shift, watching movies, series, spending time with the people I love.
That's good to hear. Bree, I am happy that you are enjoying the work from home setup. One thing I notice is that time is really fast, right? If you're working from home.
Mhm. Yeah, you won't notice the calendar actually. But yeah, let's start this episode right away because we're not alone here. We are with Trizzia Velasco, one of our project managers here in the agency, to join us discuss our topic today, which is the Filipino workforce's remarkable influence on the virtual assistance industry.
That's right, Bree. Over the years, the Philippines has emerged as a powerhouse in the virtual assistant industry. So we have Tricia here. She will provide us with valuable insights. So welcome to the show, Tricia.
Thank you, John and Bree. I'm thrilled to be here and to discuss this exciting topic with both of you.
Before anything else, Tricia, can you tell us your background and how you got into this industry?
Sure, my background is actually with the call center or BPO industry, which is, I can say, there's similarities, but of course there's an edge with being a virtual assistant. So basically, for me it's an entry level joining the VA world, and this is something for me that is outside my comfort zone. I'm actually thrilled when I got the project manager post and started learning things about the VA world. And this is something that is really enjoyable. The benefits are really good. Of course, we are working in the comfort of our home. Um, our time is more manageable than like working on a corporate or like working on site. And of course, this really gives me more time not only for myself but only also I mean also for my family.
Nice. Thank you so much, Tricia, for sharing. That's very nice. And yeah, I think almost all of us here are, have experience working on a BPO industry, right? But yeah, thank you for sharing, Tricia. So I think we can start by understanding how the Filipino workforce became such a force, in the virtual assistance industry. Tricia, can you tell us your thoughts about this?
Absolutely, John. So there are several factors that have contributed to the rise of the Filipino workforce in the virtual assistance industry. First and foremost is the high level of English proficiency among Filipinos, right? English is widely, spoken and taught in schools throughout the country, which makes communication seamless for clients from English-speaking countries. That is also why there are lots of Filipinos in the BPO industry.
That's interesting. Yeah, I agree. I think I've watched a documentary before about Filipinos having English proficiency. But how does this proficiency in English set Filipino virtual assistants apart from their counterparts in other countries?
Well, Bree, having a strong command of the English language allows Filipino virtual assistants to effectively communicate with their clients, understand their requirements, and deliver a high quality of work. It eliminates any language barriers and ensures a smooth working relationship.
Besides language proficiency, what other qualities make Filipino virtual assistants highly in demand? Because I'm pretty sure it's not just the English language, right?
You're right, John. Yes. So Filipino virtual assistants are known for how hard they work and how dedicated they are to their jobs. They are known for being reliable, paying attention to details, and taking the initiative. Because of these qualities, they are valuable assets to businesses in many different fields.
It sounds like Filipino virtual assistants possesses a unique skill set. Can you give us some examples of the kinds of job they usually do?
Yes, Bree, of course. So, Filipino virtual assistants are good at a wide range of tasks, such as administrative support, social media management, customer service, content creation, and even specialized skills like graphic designs and web development. They can do a lot of different things because they are flexible and learn quickly. We know that ourselves, once we dedicate ourselves to one thing, we give it our all. I'm pretty sure you guys do.
We do, yes. Filipino dedication is really different. But Trisha, do you also notice how the virtual assistance industry in the Philippines has evolved over time? Because I think it has grown a lot in the last few years. Businesses, entrepreneurs, and professionals are becoming more and more aware of the benefits of outsourcing tasks to virtual assistants, especially Filipinos.
Yes, Bree. So the industry has actually become an important part of the global workforce. It has created a lot of jobs and helped the economy of the Philippines. So it's a win-win.
So, does the Filipino virtual assistance industry have to deal with any problems? If yes, what are these problems?
Absolutely, Brie. I'd rather call it challenges than problems. So, one significant challenge is the perception of virtual assistants as a low skilled or low paying job. Some people still believe this, but the truth is that virtual assistants add a lot of value to businesses and often make salaries that are competitive. To break this stereotype, it's important to educate clients and promote the professionalism and skills of Filipino virtual assistants.
I think, yeah, it's really important to recognize the true value that virtual assistants bring to the table. Trisha, let's talk about the next few years. Last episode, I talked with Annette about the incorporation of AI with virtual assistants. But what do you think will happen to this Filipino industry, specifically in the future?
Well, the future looks bright, John. Virtual assistants are becoming more and more popular, and the Philippines has become one of the top places to find them. With technology getting better and remote work becoming more popular, I think the Filipino virtual assistants industry will continue to grow, expand into new areas, and play a big role in the global workforce.
That's really nice to hear, Trisha. Just finding that sweet spot where virtual assistants can use AI technology. And there you have it, better service, right? So, Trisha, there is no doubt that the COVID-19 pandemic has caused big changes in many industries around the world. How how did it affect the virtual assistance industry in the Philippines?
Well, the pandemic had a big effect on the Philippines virtual assistance business. As companies around the world started letting people work from home, the demand for virtual assistants went through the roof. Many businesses realized that outsourcing tasks to Filipino virtual assistants had a lot of benefits, like being cost effective, efficient, and having a wide range of skills. This has given Filipinos more chances to show off their skills and make a difference in the global workforce.
Yeah, it's amazing to see how the virtual assistance industry has grown, even though times have been tough. But Bree, since you've worked with contractors before in our agency, how about any industries where Filipino virtual assistants have excelled or built a strong reputation? What are these industries or niches?
Yeah, so Filipino virtual assistants have excelled in a wide range of industries and niches. They have shown that they are professionals who can do many different things well, just like what was mentioned before. Filipino VAs build a strong reputation in areas like administrative support, customer service, content creation, social media management, graphic design, and even more specialized areas like web development and digital marketing. They are high in demand in these fields because they speak English very well, understand other cultures, and work hard. So basically, in our agency, we most have cold callers, bookkeepers, and telemarketers.
That's impressive. And I think we also looked for a team leader virtual assistant before, right? Because the client asked for it. So it's a matter of what the clients need to, and we have to submit, right? Now, let's try something different. Trisha, we know that our agency puts you in touch with hopeful Filipino virtual assistants. What advice would you give, to people who want to be successful in the industry, especially if they want to work with us as an agency?
Of course, John, to aspiring Filipino virtual assistants, my advice would be to focus on developing and showcasing their skills, and always look for ways to improve their skills and keep up with industry trends. It's important to learn how to communicate well, organize things well, and pay close attention to the details. Networking is also important in this field. So, joining relevant communities and platforms can help you find clients or agencies to work with and make connections. When it comes to agencies like ours, can give you valuable advice, help, and access to a larger pool of clients. Working with an agency can, also help you grow professionally by giving you access to a wide range of projects and experts in your field.
I agree with Tricia. Working with a reputable agency can indeed provide a solid foundation for success. I think we also need to consider the work life balance you can have as a virtual assistant. Can you share some insights on these two?
Sure, Bree. So one of the best things about being a virtual assistant is that it gives you a lot of freedom. Filipino virtual assistants can work from home, which gives them a better balance between work and life. They can decide when to work, adjust to different time zones, and even do their jobs from home. Also, there are a lot of opportunities for growth and advancement in the virtual assistance industry. As you get more experience, you can specialize in certain areas, learn new skills, and even switch to a different job in the digital and remote uh, work world as a whole.
That's really nice to hear, Trisha. And also, I would like to add that work-life balance is really important for us because we have single moms here, or we have breadwinners, right? Filipinos really need an income, but at the same time, when your job provides that extra time for family or even for yourself, it is a jackpot for us. We need that. And it sounds like being a Filipino virtual assistant can truly offer a rewarding career path, you know. But thank you so much for sharing your insights and expertise with us today, Trisha. I'm sure our listeners will find this conversation very valuable.
Absolutely, John. Thank you, Tricia, again for being here with us today and talking about how the Filipino workforce has had a huge impact on the virtual assistant industry. It's been a real pleasure to have you on the show. And do you have any final thoughts or advice for our listeners out there who may be considering hiring a Filipino virtual assistant?
Okay, sure, Bree. So, like, my advice would be to, embrace the opportunity to work with Filipino virtual assistants. They bring a unique blend of skills, professionalism, and dedication to the table. When hiring, take the time to communicate your expectations clearly, provide proper training, and foster a collaborative relationship. And by doing this, you can unlock the full potential of your virtual assistants and experience the remarkable impact it can have on your business. And one more advice, hire from us.
That
Yeah.
is correct. Yes, hire from us. Thank you so much again, Trisha. It has been pleasure having you on the show.
Thank you both for having me.
So there you have it. Thanks everybody for listening to this episode of Hire a Millennial Virtual Assistant. Make sure to check our website vaflix.com if you are interested of hiring a Filipino virtual assistant. Let's talk about it. Bye.
Bye.
In the world of modern, electronic, fast-paced society, where everything needs to get done yesterday, business owners always find themselves lost or buried under piles of daily crucial routine tasks that soaks up the last drop of energy a business owner has. Hiring assistants from VAFlix can shave hours from your work week. They offer a great level of convenience and flexibility, which leads to a healthier work-life balance, freeing up time to focus on your business. You are guaranteed to work with an assistant who is well experienced, a great communicator, highly educated, and has a good heart. They treat their clients like family. Hire a virtual assistant now and chill.